Hey, what is up, mortals? Waterstopper here, and before we get into the video, there's a few things I'd like to say. Firstly, I'd like to let you all know that we have a merch store. Some of the items in it are only available for a limited time, so if you're interested, go into the description and check it out. Each purchase helps us make more content. And if you use code WTC70K, you will save 10% on any merch purchase until August 31st. So hurry while you can. This video contains spoilers. You have been warned. As we've covered in a previous video, there are three general types of devil fruit: the Logia fruit, capable of transforming its consumer into a specific element; the Paramecia fruit, giving its user a possible range of unique and non-specific powers; and, the topic of this video, the Zoan fruits, capable of transforming their user into an animal or animal hybrid, boasting great strength, speed, and durability. Zoan devil fruits are the second most common devil fruit type, giving a whole range of different animals that the user can transform into based on the specific fruit. There have been cats, giraffes, dogs, birds, bulls, and several other types of animal devil fruits shown in the series. A Zoan user is given three basic forms, normally colloquially denoted as human form, human beast form, and beast form. Almost all Zoan full beast transformations are larger than their real-life animal counterpart. A Zoan devil fruit user's human form, for the majority of users, is simply their human form. However, the term denotes the base form of the creature. The human beast form is a hybrid form, combining the most beneficial characteristics of both the user's original species and the fruit bestowed species. The beast form is the form in which the user fully transforms into the fruit bestowed species. Interestingly enough, despite the extreme change in size, shape, and features, the clothing of the Zoan user is not destroyed in each of their transformations. A member of the Straw Hat crew, Tony Chopper, can morph in size from that of a small child to a monstrous being rivaling giants in size. Not only does his clothing not get destroyed, his hat somehow grows in size to match his transformations. This trait is observed in most other Zoan transformations. Dalton, the first Zoan user observed in the series, and user of the Ushi Nomi, model Bison, wears a thick green winter coat with shoulder armor. This armor stretches and warps around his body when he transforms into his different forms, despite this hybrid form being near twice his normal size, and his beast form being larger than the standard Bison. The majority of Zoan devil fruits are categorized in different groups, known as series. This classification is based on the family, genus, or species of the creature. For example, Chaka, a head guard of Alabasta, consumed a devil fruit that allowed him to turn into a jackal. His fruit was denoted as the Inu Nomi, model jackal, aka dog fruit, model jackal. There are several series of fruits, ranging from mammals to reptiles to even insects. There are even human series fruits, such as Chopper's Hito Nomi, one of the few Zoan fruits that don't have a specific model. Even if a Zoan fruit doesn't have a specific model, that doesn't stop other fruits in the series from having models. For example, there is Sengoku's Hito Nomi, model Daibutsu, which literally turns him into a giant golden Buddha, and Onimaru's Hito Nomi, model Unyudo, a type of yokai spirit that appears as a giant monk in Japanese folklore. Most Zoan hybrid forms are almost always bipedal. The only ones shown not to be bipedal in their hybrid forms are the Gorgon sisters' Hibi Nomi fruits. This can simply be explained by the fact that snakes don't have legs. Most Zoan fruits only provide three basic forms. However, through training or the use of certain drugs, a Zoan user can access different transformations. For example, Marco consumed the Tori Nomi, model Phoenix, allowing him to transform into a phoenix at will. Through strict training, he is capable of transforming selective parts of his body, such as only transforming his feet and wings, while leaving the rest of his body human. Black Maria, a member of Kaido's crew, consumed a drug allowing her to alter her hybrid form, replacing her legs with the spider abdomen and legs while keeping a completely human, if not enlarged, upper body and head. Chopper also has a type of drug known as a rumble ball, which allows him to transform into several different points. These points are highly specialized forms, each one capable of excelling in comparison to the standard form. One such point is the arm point, which transforms Chopper into a medium-sized Yeti-like man, with higher levels of physical strength in his arms than his other forms, while the brain point allows him to devote every ounce of his transformation into brain power, effectively allowing him to think, strategize, and solve problems at a higher rate. Even with all these generalizations of Zoans, it should be understood that not every Zoan fruit acts the same. Outside obvious differences, such as shape, size, powers granted, and concentrations of the specific fruit, some Zoan fruits have utterly bizarre abilities outside the standard Zoan. For example, the Tamatama Nomi, or egg fruit, is a Zoan-type devil fruit that turns the user's body composition into that of an egg. If the egg is cracked, the yolk will regenerate into a stronger body with the traits of a chick. Then, if the chick dies, the body will be reborn into the form of a chicken, which will restart the cycle anew. This only serves as a small example of how odd and different some Zoan fruits may be. As interesting as all of this may be, Zoan fruits are often seen as the most mundane of devil fruits. However, there is a unique aspect to Zoan fruits completely different from all other devil fruits. Dr. Vegapunk, a leading researcher into devil fruits, discovered a technique that allowed inanimate objects to eat a devil fruit. Of the observed objects, all of them consumed Zoan fruits. These objects gained the mobility, ability, and intelligence of the animal they turn into, and as a bonus are extremely loyal to whoever owns them. Like any living creature, the living object can feel pain and fear, and can be susceptible to poison and disease. There seems to be no limit to what can consume a Zoan fruit, as a sword, a bazooka, a teapot, and even a giant pile of gaseous slime have consumed Zoan fruits. This video is sponsored by Grubhub. With more than 3,000 store locations, Grubhub offers on-demand convenient delivery across the country. You can search for restaurants by cuisine or location, quickly order food from the menu, and track your order from the app. All hassle-free and without any extra charges. Grubhub charges less than other food delivery services, allowing you to get the best value for your money. With Grubhub Plus, you can get free delivery prices for 10 meals every month on orders of $12 or more for only $9.99 a month. That's not all. You can use code AFF25 to save 25% off your first mobile order of $15 or more. This code is for a limited time, so again, get 25% off your first mobile order of $15 or more now if you use code AFF25. Check the link in the description. Thank you again to Grubhub for sponsoring this video. Outside the main classification of Zoan, Logia, and Paramecia, Zoan fruits have three unique specific classifications. The most common of the three is the carnivorous Zoan. As explained by Chopper, carnivorous Zoan fruits are simply any Zoan fruit in which the animal in question is a carnivore. These fruits will have an innate advantage in combat simply due to the natural features of their form. These features may include but are not limited to sharp fangs, claws, and a predatory instinct. Carnivorous Zoan fruits, due to the way they are classified, can also have fruits classified as such in the other two specific categories. The next and second rarest type of Zoan fruit classification is the ancient Zoan. Ancient Zoans are like normal Zoan fruits, but grant the ability for the user to transform into ancient, most likely extinct animals. The main draw of these fruits is the unique size and power of their users in comparison to standard Zoan fruits. For example, X-Drake consumed the Ryu Nomi, model Allosaurus. This fruit allows him to turn into an Allosaurus and is considered both an ancient Zoan and a carnivorous Zoan, granting an extremely devastating bite force compared to other Zoan fruits. Some ancient Zoans have odd and unique capabilities. King, who consumed the Ryu Nomi, model Brachiosaurus, has the power of the massive dinosaur, but can also oddly detach his head and torso from its body, allowing him to move and attack like a giant snake. Every ancient Zoan user who's demonstrated these odd abilities has claimed that the real-life animal also demonstrated the traits. There are 9 canon ancient Zoan powers, 6 of which are dinosaurs, belonging to the Ryu, or dragon series of Zoan devil fruits. The rarest and most powerful of Zoan fruits are the mythical Zoans. These fruits allow their users to transform into creatures or entities that are the subject of myth and legend. These fruits are rare, even rarer than Logia powers. What sets a mythical Zoan apart from its standard series brethren are its unique abilities. For example, Marco, who consumed the Tori Nomi model Phoenix, is capable of producing flames hotter than standard fire, capable of harming enemies, healing allies, and regenerating his body. Kaido consumed the Uo Nomi model Seiryu, a fish series devil fruit capable of turning him into an azure dragon. This fruit gave him the power to transform into a literal dragon of myth, capable of breathing fire, flying at super fast speeds on clouds of flame, calling down lightning with a roar, blowing out blades of wind, and creating tornadoes. In this way, the fruit seems to act like multiple Logia, capable of changing the weather and shaping the environment permanently. For the longest time, it was thought that Luffy had a Paramecia fruit. However, revealed in a recent chapter, it's shown that Luffy consumed one of the mythical Zoan fruits, known as the Hito Nomi, model Nika. As a human fruit, Luffy's base body is relatively unchanged in appearance, as he himself is already a human. However, the fruit gave Luffy the bodily composition of a man made out of rubber, acting almost like a special paramecia, a type of paramecia that gives the user traits similar to that of a Logia fruit. Unlike most other devil fruits, the effects of the fruit, still known to the crew as the Gomu Gomu Nomi, are always active, making the user's body permanently rubbery. This effect can even be demonstrated against the major weakness of all devil fruits, the ocean and sea stones. Even when unable to access his powers, and while being weakened, Luffy's body will stretch as if made of rubber. Outside of the basic rubbery state of the body, Luffy has experienced relatively supernatural phenomena associated with his form and powers. Broken bones could be recovered almost instantaneously when he drank milk, while wounds would begin to slightly heal up when he ate meat. When awakened, Luffy's abilities would expand based on his imagination. When fighting an opponent, they would also gain the properties of rubber, while still experiencing pain when struck by Luffy. As the power has only been activated once, the true limits of the Hito Nomi model Nika are unknown. However, as said by the rulers of the world government, the fruit is known as the world's most ridiculous devil fruit. Of course, the secret powers of a mythical Zoan seem to be unlocked only when the power is awakened. Awakening is a concept in which a devil fruit user unlocks the special inherent traits native to its power, and all devil fruit abilities can be awakened. The standard awakened Zoan would give the user greater strength, speed, durability, and regeneration in comparison to the base power. Though, as a side effect, the user may suffer a lower mental capacity due to being more animal-like and due to the traits of the creature overriding the mentality of the user. Mythical Zoan fruits seem to work differently, as seen with Kaido and Luffy. An awakened mythical Zoan's powers allow them to embody powerful, often otherworldly traits beyond the capability of any other devil fruit. Due to the limited amount of devil fruits in existence, scientists in the world of One Piece sought to create devil fruits, showing their special nature. The only possible artificial fruit types are Zoan fruits. The first known artificial devil fruit is the one created by Dr. Vegapunk, which was based on Kaido's fruit. Upon being eaten by Momonosuke, the boy gained the same powers as Kaido's devil fruit, though with the caveat of being quite small and weak in comparison, capable of only flight. When transformed into an adult, Momonosuke gained a greater level of power and control of his dragon form, though still not at Kaido's level. The next type of artificial Zoan fruits was created by the scientist Caesar Clown, made from a substance known as SAD, which created artificial Zoan-type devil fruits called Smiles. As opposed to Vegapunk's supposed failure, Caesar's Smiles only had a 10% success rate when consumed. Some who consumed the fruit would be permanently stuck in a hybrid form, and many of these stuck in the permanent hybrid form would have to deal with the fact that their animal was sentient and had desires of its own, making it difficult to utilize in battle compared to a normal Zoan fruit. Natural Zoan fruits have weaknesses as well. With the exception of mythical-type Zoan fruits, most Zoan fruits only enhance the physical attributes of the user's body. They are unable to affect the environment around them, like many Paramecia and Logia fruits can. And, due to the nature of Zoan powers, an enemy capable of outranging them would have an advantage. A newly transformed Zoan user would experience trouble adjusting their transformed body and utilizing their fighting style. Despite all these setbacks, and despite being generally considered the weakest of devil fruits in a head-to-head confrontation, Zoan fruits are powerful tools in anyone's arsenal, and should never be looked down on. Thank you all for watching the video to the end. Now, there's a few more things I'd like to go over before the video ends. On behalf of We the Celestials, I'd like to thank the writer for this video, as well as the editor for this video. Their details will be in the description. If you're a voice actor, editor, or writer, or you're interested in becoming one of those, go to the Discord that is in the description of this video and hit up the head of one of those areas. We're always looking for members to join us. That's it from today's video. So, thank you all for watching, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you're interested, and hit the like button if you liked the video. Until next time, peace out, mortals. Have an amazing day.